Welcome back. Well, staying on the breezy and warm side through the next 36 to 48 hours. But by this time Wednesday night, I do expect to see some pretty active storms on the radar, perhaps to our north and west. But late Wednesday night going into Thursday, that's when we do expect some locally heavy rainfall and the possibility of severe weather. But still a little early on the dynamics for severe weather, and still too early to call it how much rainfall. But we're going to show you three models coming up in just a bit. First off, let's take a look at the big picture across the lower 48. And I kind of want to show you this imagery because we did a recent upgrade to our weather system that allows us to show the land during the day and city lights at night. Now, I'm not sure if this is a little too distracting, but I put a little bit of a Twitter poll on Rob Perillo on Twitter, and let me know what you think about it. I think it's kind of cool so you can see the city lights at night, and the clouds do show up pretty well, but it also looks a little busy as well. So here we go. We got big storms across Oklahoma, some storms across Texas, but they have diminished a little bit tonight, but still the threat of severe weather in pockets overnight tonight and heavy rainfall moving into Oklahoma. And this is all associated with a frontal system that is slowly progressing eastward. Meanwhile, for us locally, fair to partly cloudy skies. You see the lights showing up nicely across Lafayette all the way down Highway 90 in Baton Rouge. And then also you see the lights around the Lake Charles, Beaumont area, then Houston, this big blob out here to the west. So as we look at our future cast, we will see mostly cloudy skies redeveloping by tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow during the day, maybe a sprinkle or two, but we're not looking at significant rain chances higher than about 10%, barely enough to wet the ground if we see any shower activity. And then I think tomorrow afternoon, a few breaks in those clouds, some intervals of sun that'll get us into the upper 70s to lower 80s. Breezy south winds will continue. And then as we move ahead on into Wednesday, we're looking at much the same. Still breezy, keeping the fog at bay, and it looks like rain chances on the way up as we get into late Wednesday night and early Thursday. Here's that frontal boundary on the European model going at midnight Wednesday night. Here's Thursday morning at 7 a.m. and then the front pushes off to the east, and we wind up with a very nice Good Friday. And going into the Easter weekend, Saturday looks great with mostly sunny skies and cooler temperatures, by the way. And after a cool start on Easter Sunday, we'll be warming up in the afternoon, but mid to upper 70s expected for Easter. Now, this is the rainfall totals, the European model, going for an inch or less Lafayette southeastward, but certainly more off to the north and west. Pockets of 3 to 5 inches farther north and west. Here's the GFS model indicating much the same with the heaviest rains up toward Arkansas. Look out for the Ouachita River, Red River, more water coming down the Mississippi, but not much for most of Acadiana. But notice there's a pretty good line of heavier rains. And then we look at the RPM model, which has been the hottest model by far, and we'll see these numbers populating 3 to 5 inches Lake Charles to Alexandria. So that's pushing into the northwestern sections of Acadiana. So based on how the model trends go tomorrow, the National Weather Service may raise a flash flood watch, especially for Wednesday night into early Thursday, especially western and northern sections of Acadiana. So we'll have to watch that. The models are not that good, so certainly a good soaking expected. Then we got the severe weather threat tomorrow across Texas through the hill country from Dallas south westward, and then into Wednesday morning through Thursday morning. That's slight risk moving into northwestern portions of Acadiana. Main throat will be damaging winds, maybe some hail. An isolated tornado not out of the mix, and that yellow area may get spread farther to the east as we go into Thursday. We'll update you on that tomorrow. Temperatures tonight right near 70 through tomorrow morning, upper 70s to lower 80s tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night back down to about 70, and then as we go into Wednesday, temperatures in the lower 80s for sure. I think we see a little bit more sunshine Wednesday afternoon. The winds stay up at least through tomorrow, stay up overnight tonight. This is pretty breezy for the overnight hours. We'll say 6 to 14 tonight, and tomorrow during the day 15 to 20 with occasional gusts to 25 like today. So a mild night ahead, increasing clouds through daybreak. Those breezy southwest winds will continue, and the southeast winds rather. And then as we go into Wednesday, slight chance of a shower, better rain chances. Here it is Wednesday night into early Thursday. I think late Thursday afternoon we're in good shape, and then Friday into the weekend looking much better. And by the way, a little bit cooler going into the weekend with lower 50s at night. In the near term, though, that humidity is turned up.
Did you just say turned?
He did
Yes,
just
I
say
did.
turned.
Yeah, I like to throw one of those in every now and then.
You know,
It's very
pretty
hip.
cool.
Hey, by the way,
sir.
I voted keep the lights.
Keep the lights.
I
Yeah.
think it looks,
Thank you.
I think
It's
it looks
cool.
cool. Yeah.
It is. I think it's really cool, but some folks may not understand.